The commonest sign to identify is you having irregular periods. And by the irregular periods, I mean in a month, you could be bleeding more than twice. That is, before your cycle is ideally, we look at a cycle lasting between 28 to 35 days. But you could find every after 15 days, you are bleeding. And how is this bleeding? It's heavy. And by heavy, I mean you use more than 3 pads in a day. You are soaking more than 3 pads in a day. Or you are having clots that you're passing out clots during your periods. In addition to this, you experience anemic symptoms. And by anemic symptoms, I mean headache, I mean palpitations. Palpitations is when you are aware of your heartbeat, or you basically cannot do any work. You're always fatigued. All that is sign of anemia. And these symptoms only happen when you're having your periods. In addition to this, your periods are very painful. By painful, I mean you cannot go about your daily duties. Previously, you had your duties seamlessly happening, but now you cannot go about your duties without taking a painkiller, or you cannot totally function. That is inconsolable pain. So you need to seek care. So in addition to the irregular periods, we have other signs and symptoms that could point to you having fibroids. And these include failure to conceive or recurrent miscarriages. So if you are a woman and you and your partner have been having unprotected sex for 6 months and you have failed to conceive, you could be having a fibroid. You need to go and be checked. Or whenever you conceive, you realize you lose your babies at around maybe 2 months or 3 months of pregnancy, this could also point to fibroids. So you need to go and get checked and you have a diagnosis. It doesn't necessarily mean that you have them, but it could point towards that. Other symptoms in older women who have children who do not experience irregular periods include bloating, or necessarily you could notice that your abdomen is growing in size compared to what you expected. You will always get mean comments, maybe you need to go to the gym or your stomach is too big. But this could actually point to fibroids. So you need to go and check. I need to also include that not all women will have symptoms. Actually, 40% of women don't experience symptoms at all. So it's something that you'll have to first get checked and you'll get to find out more. But not everyone will have symptoms. 60% of the women get to experience symptoms, but 40% never get to have these symptoms. So I'd like to let you know that your signs and symptoms can be managed and you can lead a meaningful life. At Zuri Health, we are more than willing to support you and treat you and hold your hand through this journey. Please chat with a doctor on 0756 551 551. Looking forward to hearing from you.